Hi, everyone, and welcome to the session. For the next 15 minutes, I'm going to talk about Sage Intacct's product direction, as well as dive into some of the details related to Sage Intacct's 2021 Release 4, which was available on November 12th. Before I get started, I would like to briefly introduce myself. My name is Susan Perlson. I am the Product Marketing Manager for Sage Intacct in Canada. I've been with Sage almost 2 years. Prior to Sage, I've spent most of my career, about 20 years, in the ERP and accounting software industry. Being a legacy CMA, I've helped many finance professionals from startups to global companies understand the value of accounting solutions and how it can help improve efficiencies and drive higher profitability across the business. Before I get started, because the contents of this presentation is confidential in nature, I need to mention some of the details around Sage's NDA. This presentation outlines Sage Intacct's general product direction, is not a promise or representation that Sage Intacct will introduce any specific product, service, feature, or functionality. Sage Intacct may at any time alter its plans, strategies, features, and any other characteristics of any product or service. This presentation should not be relied upon in making purchasing or investment decisions. Sage Intacct's vision is to transform the way people think and work so their organization can thrive. To achieve this, Sage Intacct is delivered through three major themes. The first theme is to provide best-in-class financials that helps drive digital transformation across the organization. This enables agile, data-driven decisions, frees up the finance team from having to do repetitive tasks, and empowers them with active and trusted insights. The next theme is to offer products that have deep industry functionality in order to serve key vertical markets and solve industry-specific problems for our customers. And the last theme is to provide a best-in-class cloud platform that enables Sage to deliver the best user and developer experience for Sage Intacct and to provide a framework to build out powerful AI and machine learning enabled products. Sage is focused on helping small and medium-sized businesses not just survive in challenging times, but thrive. Sage's mission is to help elevate the work of finance teams by empowering them to use technology to make their day-to-day tasks easier and more efficient. As such, Sage provides four major releases every year, and the last year, Sage delivered over 200 features. So as mentioned, I wanted to go into some depth around the features that were offered in our most recent release. So I would like to share this video by Julie Adams, VP of Product Management for Sage Intacct, who describes the features delivered in Sage Intacct's 2021 Release 4.
Hello everyone, I'm Julie Adams, VP of Product Management for Sage Intacct. In this video, I will cover 2021 Release 4 highlights. At Sage Intacct, the product investments we make are all about your success. We want to help you transform the way you work by building products that enable you to work smarter and more efficiently than ever. 2021 Release 4 includes enhancements across three major themes. Best-in-class financial highlights include numerous usability and visibility enhancements in AR and AP, streamlined setup of electronic payments for multiple entities, and additional international tax improvements. Deep cross-industry functionality highlights include streamlined restriction release for nonprofits, flexible calculation and increased visibility of inventory quantity available totals, and for construction customers, we've added change management enhancements to print and email change requests and delete change orders. Best-in-class platform highlights include more financial report writer usability enhancements, new list screens that deliver a superior user experience, which is available for select beta customers to try out, and expanded on-demand training courses to help you get the most out of Intacct. Now let's go into more detail on each of these highlights. 2021 Release 4 includes several enhancements that improve efficiencies in managing AR and AP processes. We've improved list screens for AR advances and AP approved payments, so you can better manage views, filters, and take action from the list screen. We've updated several AR AP transaction screens, so you have visibility into GL posting details resulting from the transaction. We also enabled attachments for AR advances and improved the ability to manage attachments from the AP bill list. This release includes more enhancements to electronic payments, which is currently available for early adopters. We've streamlined the setup of electronic payments for multi-entity customers. Simply set up entities with federal tax ID and legal contact information. As you set up bank accounts and enable them for payment services, Intacct will automatically send information to CSI, our electronic payments partner, to validate and enroll entities for the bank accounts you enable. With 2021 Release 4, we've added more international tax enhancements. We've added capabilities that streamline tax submissions for our Canadian customers. We've improved UK reverse charges support and enabled accrual and cash dual book support in VAT. We've also included enhancements that will make it easier to maintain tax solutions going forward. For nonprofit customers, we've added enhancements in 2021 Release 4 that streamlines the restriction release process. You can simply generate a restriction release, which will sweep the system for qualified expenses to release equivalent revenue. We've also made it easier for you to get to the details of the generated journal entries with the View Release Log menu option. 2021 Release 4 provides flexible calculation and increased visibility into inventory quantity available totals. You now have an option to indicate if quantity on order and/or quantity in transit between warehouses should be included or excluded from your quantity available calculation. For example, if you have quick lead times, you may want to include incoming inventory as part of your available quantity. If, however, you have long lead times, you may want to wait until they are received before including them as part of your available quantity totals. We've also enhanced Intacct so you have greater visibility into inventory available quantity totals. You now have visibility into those totals at order entry time. Also, when you view the item details, you can see quantity available amounts at the item level, as well as by each individual warehouse. 2021 Release 4 includes more change management enhancements for construction customers. We make it easy for you to print and email change requests. Simply set up document and email templates and then leverage them to send change request information to external project owners for approval or to vendors for a quote, all with just a few clicks. This release also provides you the ability to delete posted change orders. We provide an option to prevent deleting change orders that created new lines where subsequent change orders modified those same lines. In this release, we've included a couple highly requested financial reporting enhancements we've heard from our user community. We've added the ability to automatically trigger scheduled financial reports upon GL close. We've also made using computations and reports a little easier by allowing you to provide names and descriptions for the computations you define. That way, when you use them as columns in your report, it's easier to view and understand what those computations are. With 2021 Release 4, we're enhancing the list screen to deliver a superior user experience. New list capabilities include powerful filtering on any field using flexible operators and easy-to-use data type-aware filter criteria. You can also easily modify views. You can add new columns, freeze columns, resize columns, and reorder them with drag-and-drop interactions. Once you have the filters and column layouts the way you want them, you can save them for repeated use. In addition, you can leverage list and details screen combined views to efficiently work and navigate lists. These new capabilities are initially available on the vendor list for selected beta customers. It will eventually be made broadly available across all lists. We've expanded on-demand training courses to help you get the most out of Intacct. Several courses are free for all customers, while others are available if you have the Learning Membership subscription. We will continue to add more courses going forward. We've just covered the highlights of 2021 Release 4, but there are many more enhancements in this release. Thank you for watching.
I hope you enjoyed hearing about the highlights of Release 4 2021. As Julie mentioned, there are many more enhancements offered in this release. You can learn more about all the features by accessing release notes or watching more release videos. Now that we covered our most recent release, I wanted to spend some time to talk about Sage Intacct's future product direction. The Sage Intact product investments are focused around three key areas: to offer deeper and broader vertical solutions, to continue to expand globally, and to build out AI and machine learning capabilities. So, to start off, Sage plans to continue to deliver deeper and broader solutions across all verticals, as well as across all geographic regions. Sage will do this either through vertical or horizontal capabilities. This will give Sage Intacct customers a solution that will work not only for today, but into the future. For each targeted vertical, Sage will deliver capabilities that are optimized for that vertical. This means the investment in each vertical will not only include industry specific built in functionality, but also will include a whole product that is relevant for each industry. Fueling this is Sage's investment in Sage Intacct's core cloud platform that is built for customization, extendability, and scalability. In addition to vertical depth, Sage is looking at broadening and going beyond financials by extending the Sage Intacct product footprint with more product offerings from Sage or its partners that can fully integrate with Sage Intacct. For example, Sage plans to deliver Sage Intacct Payroll powered by ADP with seamless integration to Sage Intacct core financials. Another example, for Sage Intacct's wholesale distribution vertical, Sage will be looking to offer capabilities relevant to the operational side of the business by integrating financial with operational data and building out capabilities for operational users with features like pick, pack, and ship. In addition, Sage has partnered with ScanForce to provide mobile barcode scanning to improve warehouse management capabilities. The next area of product investment is global expansion and multinational capabilities. This is one that I have been the most invested in as a product marketing manager for Sage Intacct Canada, and that is to ensure that Sage delivers a product that meets Canadian customer needs. The last few releases of Sage Intacct is evidence of this. As of R3, Canadian sales tax is part of core financials, and in R4, enhancements were made to help streamline tax emissions. I can share that the development team is currently working on further enhancements related to Canadian sales tax. As this slide shows, Sage Intacct now addresses tax through country tax rules for four countries: Canada, the UK, Australia, and South Africa. And through Sage Compliance Cloud, Sage Sage Intacct streamlines tax submissions by offering reporting and/or electronic tax filing capability for these countries. Sage's intent is to continue to expand the reach of Sage Intacct globally by focusing on enabling multinational customers, meeting the local needs of customers who are based in the Sage Intacct core international regions of Canada, the UK, Australia, and South Africa, and expanding into additional regions, including to non-English speaking regions. In FY22, Sage plans on laying the foundation to expand into non-English speaking countries by offering multi-language capabilities such as French and to enhance multi-country capabilities, to continue to build out tax compliance, multi-level consolidation, automation, global banking transactions, and payment gateways. The last focus of product investment for Sage Intacct is the extension and commercialization of AI and machine learning, as well as the ability to digitize finance documents such as expense receipts. Last fiscal year, Sage Intacct rolled out a general release of Sage Intelligent Time. Sage Intelligent Time is an AI-powered timesheet that allows you to manage and track time. It leverages AI to reconstruct the work week across multiple projects that captures every billable moment. Sage Intelligent Time can be accessed via Sage Intacct Mobile, which enables anytime timesheet entry and approval. In 2022, Sage will be extending the capabilities of Sage Intacct Mobile to include the abilities to capture, upload, and submit expenses, enable finance leaders to approve expenses via automated alerts, and to provide in the moment dashboards for both users and managers. Talking about AI and machine learning for Sage Intacct wouldn't be complete without mentioning Sage Intacct's GL outlier detection. Using machine learning, Sage Intacct's GL outlier detection calls attention to what requires a closer look during the approval process, such as a GL journal entry amount that exceeded materiality thresholds. This feature essentially eliminates the need to review journal entries manually, which is a huge time saver and, of course, helps speed up the monthly close. In closing, our goal is to deliver fast paced innovation to our customers through four major releases every year with a focus on quality, process improvement, and furthering automation. The product investments we make for Sage Intacct are all about your success. We want to help you transform the way you work by building products that enable you to work smarter and more efficiently than ever. Thank you for attending this session. I hope you found it informative.